Have you ever wondered what Treasury bills are and how to invest in them? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of Treasury bills. They're essentially short-term investment tools that are issued by the government. Think of them as IOUs that the government writes to raise money for various projects and initiatives. Treasury bills, or T-bills as they are commonly known, have a maturity period of less than a year. This makes them an ideal choice for investors looking to park their funds for a short duration. And here's the best part. They are considered a safe investment. Why, you ask? Well, because they are backed by the full faith and credit of the government. So, when you're buying a T-bill, you're essentially lending money to the government. And in return, the government guarantees to pay back the full amount upon maturity. Treasury bills, in essence, are a way for the government to raise money. And for you, they can be a low-risk investment. Now that we know what Treasury bills are, the question arises, how can we invest in them? Well, let's dive right into it. Firstly, you want to do your homework. Research the current rates of Treasury bills. This information is readily available online. You'll want to know the going rates to make an informed decision. It's a bit like knowing the weather before you step out of the house. Once you're armed with this knowledge, the next step is to decide where to buy your Treasury bills. You have two main options. You can go through a broker, or you can purchase directly from the government via Treasury Direct. These online platforms might differ based on your country. Going through a broker might feel more traditional to some. They're the middleman who can guide you through the process. Usually they are primary dealers or financial institutions registered, approved, regulated by the government. Now let's talk about the bidding process. In the meantime, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell icon, which will encourage us to make more useful content like this. Thank you. When you buy Treasury bills, you're essentially bidding for them. You have two options, a competitive bid or a non-competitive bid. In a competitive bid, you specify the discount rate you're willing to accept. However, there's a catch. If your bid is too low, you might not get the Treasury bills at all. It's a bit of a gamble. On the other hand, with a non-competitive bid, you agree to accept whatever discount rate is decided at auction. The advantage here is that you're guaranteed to get the Treasury bills you want. So you've researched, chosen your purchasing avenue, and decided on your bid type. The next step is, of course, to place your bid and make the purchase. If you have any issues or clarifications, please post them in the comments section. Once you've got the basics down, it's a straightforward process. Remember, knowledge is power, and with this knowledge, you're well on your way to becoming a savvy investor. You might be wondering, how do Treasury bills differ from Treasury bonds? Well, the key difference lies in their maturity period and interest payments. Treasury bills, or T-bills, mature in 1 year or less. They're sold at a discount from their face value, and when they mature, you receive the full face value. The difference between the purchase price and the face value is your interest. On the other hand, Treasury bonds, or T-bonds, have a longer maturity period, more than 1 year, often up to 30 years. Unlike T-bills, T-bonds pay you periodic interest, known as coupons, typically every 6 months. So, while both T-bills and T-bonds are secure investments backed by the full faith and credit of the US government, they offer different cash flows. T-bills give you a lump sum at maturity, while T-bonds provide a steady income stream over time. So, while both are government-backed, their structures are quite different. Like any investment, Treasury bills have their pros and cons and risks. Let's dive into the nitty-gritty. On the upside, Treasury bills are a safe bet. They're backed by the full faith and credit of the US government, which makes them one of the least risky investments out there. They're also highly liquid, meaning you can buy or sell them with relative ease. Plus, they're exempt from state and local taxes, which can be a nice perk. On the flip side, Treasury bills offer lower returns compared to other investments. They're not the route to go if you're looking for a big, quick win. And let's not forget about inflation risk. If inflation outpaces your return, your purchasing power could diminish over time. Remember, the best investment strategy is one that aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. So consider these factors, do your homework, and invest wisely.